The ancient times, a day was actually a day. He sped time up. So you probably could do so many activities just within a day. The Most High did that in the scriptures before when he stopped the sun. Stopped the sun, right? So that was a long. That was a long.
What's the Nehemiah?
I forgot.
I forgot what for battle's sake.
Right.
He stopped the sun.
Mm-hmm.
But through is the sun that moves.
Right.
Yep. And I was also thinking, right, during the week, that, Lord willing, we have the elect, right? But when the Most High throw that party for the elect, man, that's gonna be crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
The Lord is gonna put on a show for His men.
Because ain't it's gonna be it's basically like an inauguration when we get beamed up, and He gonna crown us and all.
Yep.
So that's gonna be like
in the book of Ezra.
Yeah. That's gonna be like a party and inauguration. Oh yeah.
Yes, you're right. I was gonna say Joshua, then I said, I won't be, right.
And he, I believe, he still got a bottle of wine
waiting
for us.
He said, Yahushua said, he said, I'll drink wine new with you when I won't drink wine until I drink it new with you in the kingdom.
Right. So he got that.
He probably got wine.
Oh man.
Back.
Yep. That wine. That's gonna be the good. And look, the Lord known for making good wine. One of his first miracles recorded was he turned the water into wine. And they said that was the best wine ever. So the Lord gonna have some good wine for us. Oh,
Come on, the Lord got presents like, hey, here go your crown.
Yeah.
Here go your chariot.
Oh man.
Here go your wives. Like,
oh man.
This is the area that I'm gonna have you live in. That
It's gonna be like graduation. When you walk up on the stage, there you go. There you go. And the kings are gonna be sitting up there.
All the 12. They're
gonna
be on the throne.
I just gonna say, who is he taller than all the rest, facing crowns?
Yeah.
On all the heads.
We're gonna have our height back and shit.
And he gonna look. He not gonna be no old senior citizen. He gonna look like he gonna look young, like a young man. Like from 18 all the way up to 30, or 40, like how you look when you're 18 or 40.
We're not gonna have an age on us.
Right.
Yeah. And you imagine walking, you know how you get that feeling when you walk across the stage after you graduated? And everybody lined up and they do that step.
That little step.
That's gonna be beautiful.
Break. Boom.
That thing gonna be
Ain't gonna be no
beautiful.
things breaking in our graduation.
41.
Because they gonna have gold, like
gold throne.
That's
40.
That's the top royalty you can think of. Like
second.
And that gold throne is gonna represent your rest.
You get new bodies. You can be able to do whatever you want to, man. The Lord got a party waiting for His elect, man. That's gonna be so far. But
our women gonna be gorgeous.
That party, man, is just. That's what we're waiting for. That's beautiful, man.
We're gonna be beautiful too, because we're gonna look in the mirror and be like, man, look at this.
So don't worry about looks. If you got a woman that's taking care of you, that's all you should be caring about.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in the kingdom, she's gonna get her body, her figure, her look. You'll have hair all the way down to her fucking feet, man.
Yeah. Because in the ancient times, I believe that was Mary. Her hair was so long, she wiped the Lord's feet with it.
Yep.
So she ain't had no weave. She ain't take the weave off and then wipe his feet with it. You know what I mean? She used her own hair. And she probably had that.
A rash or something.
Right. She probably had that thick, nice, woolly, long hair. And just wash it, wring it out, and all that. So that's beautiful.
I got that second address.
You got it.
It's second address 2 and 40. Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of time that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord.
Yep, because all of us, we're gonna be decked out. Lord willing, we did a lot. We're gonna be in. P. Diddy ain't got nothing on this all white. You know how they be having all white parties?
Yep.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have nothing on this all white party.
That's she see herself on the sign.
You see yourself on the sign? If you got descendants, where are you from?
From India.
India. Okay, we got people over there as well. We got descendants over there.
Bancho?
That's all right. Just tell her she gonna be a wife.
You might. I'll take you as I claim. You know.
When women come up, man, you see in a nutshell what they coming up for.
The nutshell. Right.
Yeah. The nutshell. In a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep going on that.
All right, continuing on. This verse 41.
Floyd Mayweather.
The number of the children whom thou longest for is fulfilled.
Yeah.
Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. I, Andrew, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praise the Lord with song.
So we're gonna be singing. It's gonna be singing.
It ain't
all
gonna be that bull crap that they doing in them churches. Even though some of them churches do be getting live, you know, they do get live in them churches. But the songs that we gonna be singing, man, be praising the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know,
in harmony. You know, we're gonna be in harmony. It's gonna be the best sound you ever heard. One of the best sounds you ever heard.
Right.
You gonna be like, wow, that sounds good. You know.
You know how people can't think of nothing better than this.
Mm-hmm. You know? It's gonna be out of your mind. Like it's gonna be something that you never experienced before.
Hey, what's that one movie where they had they threw out like this big party or whatever? It was like a college party. It was
Project X.
Yeah, Project X or something like they look at those type of parties as if that's the type of party that like you said, this all they know. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Got it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, continuing on. Verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature.
That's talking about you hear that? A young man. He's gonna be young. You know? You got it up.
Taller than all the rest.
He's gonna be tall. He like I said, it's gonna be tall. He's gonna be what they say, I like him tall, dark, and handsome.
The lady.
You know?
Yeah, because our stature was taken, our height was taken.
Yeah.
We was really tall.
Yeah.
Continuing.
When you go back to the Byzantine Empire, the so-called Moors, they showed the door posts was like real tall.
Oh yeah.
Like when you go to court, you'll see the real tall door posts, because that's where they get it from.
Boy, in ancient, they dug up some relics, and I believe that door over in Israel is like the size of that.
Right.
That lamp pole is tall. Like I believe it was like
they call that the Nephilim.
Yeah, it was tall. It was real tall. Yep. That's what they call it, Nephilim. But we really was like that was our height. We was tall in stature. You know?
And we're going to get that height back, man. Yeah. So like when you see Shaq and all them, they already blessed with some of it. Yeah. You know, but they don't live that long.
Say it took 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes.
Yep. Yeah. You know there had to be a lot of them.
Back then we ate
big ass grapes.
Can't wait to get my hand on one.
Oh yeah.
One grape will fill you up.
And that was real food. We had real nutrients actually in it. See, Esau, he takes everything out the food and give you fake food. We're gonna have real actual food to where as though you ever matter of fact, back in the 80s, you ever ate something, you was hungry, and back in the 80s you ate something and you said, oh, I'm full now, I got energy. Now you don't get that same effect. You get tired, you be ready to go to sleep. That food wear you down,
no nutrients.
Because there's no nutrients in it. Food's supposed to give you energy.
You know why mainly that is? Because the land Sabbaths. Yep. After 7 years, you're supposed to let the earth rest.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
For
1 year.
For a year.
Yeah.
So it can restore itself. And what they do is they keep planting, and they take what you call the colloidal gold and the colloidal silver and the nutrients out of the earth. Mm-hmm. So when the plants grow, there's an enzyme in plants that insects know when the food is dead. Right. So they never touch the food. Now if you try to grow fruit, you got to spray all the pesticides because the enzyme isn't there no more. The Lord had a natural repellent.
Yeah. So
that's
basically
how we know, Salaki, how the tribe of Gad, which are the so-called Native Americans, are Israelites because they followed the land Sabbath.
Yeah. You know? That's a clue. That's one of the clues in the puzzles. Because and basically the food is dead. In other words, if it ain't got no enzymes in it, the food ain't got no life into it.
Well, when you go into the supermarket, right, they'll have you call a Whole Foods, which is health.
Yeah.
which real whole foods is real food, right?
Right.
So if that's real food, what the hell is the other food?
What's the other food? Yeah. So that's telling you right there, we eating fake food. We got to get up out of this place. We got to get up out of, and you got Jake that want to stay here. You know, they talking about building a community. Build what? The Most High is about to destroy this place. This place is out of here.
Malachi 1:4, right?
Yeah. Hey, you go to the store, you get some bananas, for example. Go bad in the day, man. You know? That shows that we're under the curses. You know, because the Lord said that He's going to curse our store, which is the food that you store. You know, it's going to go bad, man. You know? You got to hurry up and eat it in one day.
Yeah, you got it. It was a time where you leave something in the refrigerator.
Or get individual bananas or something.
Right. You got to actually time
enough.
Yeah.
Just enough, yeah.
That's what we got to do, which, you know, that's what we supposed to be doing anyway.
Right.
Have it just enough. People be wanting to have that food, that refrigerator stacked up with food.
Surplus.
Yeah, you don't know whether you're going to live today or, you know, long enough to even eat that food.
Yeah.
My man here, you working on a Saturday, and you know when you work, the way they got it is all messed up. They pay you after 2 weeks. That's not supposed to be the case. And then whatever you make, you got to pay all these bills. You know, then they take taxes. And then a little bit of money you had, by the time you pay your bills and taxes, you can't live the way you're supposed to live. Right? We can get that in the Bible. Who want to get that in Haggai?
Haggai 1:6.
Haggai 1:6. We're going to show you work in the Bible and how this society is all screwed up.
Yeah, because society, you know, you're supposed to be getting paid the next day you work. Yeah, see, we in captivity the same day.
You're supposed to get paid the same day.
Right, so before the sun go down. So this society got us all twisted up. You know, America is a big prison house for Israel.
And
Call it corporate America.
And the stuff that you do for jobs, that's not really a job. That's not really work. You know, like if somebody need that, like a mechanic, you work on the brakes and stuff like that. Like that is supplemental for that person, you know, to get to where they gotta go at.
Or for his family.
Yeah.
But now you working for. See, we're born here in slavery.
Labor.
To labor and work for all nations.
Yeah.
We're not working for ourselves. We're working for every. You're supposed to have a business of your own to build and work for your family and your people,
Right.
and your nation.
Right, you right. Yeah.
Go ahead, Omni.
All right. This is Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
And these are the curses that our people had endured and going through till this day.
Sown meaning what? Your work.